Hello everyone, today I'm coming back once again with the tag. Today it's the T.M.I tag, and it's the first time that I've been tagged. I'm so happy, and thank you very much Beauty on Sale for tagging me. So here is the long list of questions and answers. Enjoy. What are you wearing? Nothing under my clothes. You are scared. I knew. It's just a tank top with some strap things and pants, and yeah, but underneath nothing. Ever been in love? Of course I've been in love. I'm kind of getting not that easily in love like that, but yeah, I've been several times in love. Ever had a terrible breakup? I cannot imagine anyone not having a terrible one, I mean a difficult one. For me, all of them were terrible. I'm not good at that, unfortunately, and it takes me a very long while to heal and to turn the page. How tall are you? 5'3". How much do you weigh? That's a good question. Any tattoos? No. Any piercing except from my ears? No. OTP. I've done some research and my answers will be Felicity and Oliver / The Arrow from The Arrow. And it's a good show. Favorite show? Okay, so if you get sometimes grab a cup of whatever you like to drink, and it's gonna be a long one. No, I kind of shorten the list to Almost Human, and Arrow, Revenge, and a different kind will be Ancient Aliens, for instance, but there are many others. Favorite bands? That's kind of a problem because I am not really listening to radio anymore. Not that I have anything against, it's not the case, so I just don't really know what's going on outside. But if I have to pick up one favorite, something that I love to listen on and on and on and on and on, that will be ABBA. Our dear old friendly ABBA. But frankly, I know that this is very old and this is a different kind of music compared to nowadays, but it doesn't age. That's my favorite. Something you miss? Traveling, definitely traveling. Going to the beach, the sea. What else? Love. Favorite song? That was a difficult one for me. Not that I haven't one, but I have many ones as favorites. But I'm gonna say A Different Corner from George Michael, because every time that I'm listening to it, it makes me think at Greece. It's just made me travel there, and it's not even that I've been there. That's the magic of that song for me. How old are you? It's always a good question for a woman. I was born in 1973, so do your math. Zodiac sign? I am Aries / Leo, but pure Aries. Not pure because I'm Leo as well, but Aries first. Quality you look in a partner. So because it's gonna be the exact same answers later on the question turn on, so you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Favorite quote? One person's freedom ends where another one's begins. Favorite actor? Oh gosh. How long do you have? Many, but I'm gonna make it short. For women, I'm gonna say Kate Blanchett, Kate Winslet. Yes, I think so. For men, unfortunately for men, the list is pretty long, but I'm gonna short to Russell Crowe. I'm gonna say it again. Russell Crowe, Ed Harris, obviously Leonardo DiCaprio, Carl Urban, Michael Fassbender, and it keeps going like that. Favorite color? I don't have any because I like all of the different colors. Loud music or soft? That will depend on my mood. Most of the time it's soft music, but if I need to get out something out of me, it's gonna be loud. But on another way, when I go to a club or something like that, when it's crazy loud, the first 5 seconds when I put my step inside, I just think at the quietness of my pillow and my room. So it's kind of loud, but not crazy loud. When it's crazy loud, it's kind of too much. Where do you go when you're sad? Inside my head. How long does it take you to shower? Usually it's 5 to 10 minutes. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? That's a really good one. If I've got the time, so usually it's gonna be on weekdays, I'm really taking my time. So it could be an hour or a bit more, and really more if I have to do my hair. On the weekends, because I don't have a lot of time between the get up and the get out, I have to do that in I can do that in 20 minutes, but it's more around 30-40 minutes. Ever been in a physical fight? I don't think so, because I don't remember. So the question that everybody's is waiting, what turns you on? And it was, like I said previously, the same for what do I look for in a partner. Someone who can speak several languages. It's not that many languages, at least another one that's gonna be a good one. But yeah, speaking different languages, it's definitely a plus. Caring, loving, honest, who can cook, and who definitely can do housework, because I hate that so much. What is turning me off? The other side. Someone who doesn't listen. You know, you can talk and explain things and being very specific, like there's no doubt that you didn't get it, and they're still not listening. It's like, yeah. Yeah, someone who obviously do better than you, because you are crap for him or for anyone else, but they do know how to do things, right? And someone lazy. No. With a man that would be too macho, it's, you know, if you can be a kind of a middle, that will be okay, but the too much, it's no. And especially with tons of jewelry, it's no. Well, a ton of jewelry, depending on, I would say that if it's the jewelry like gold and chains and big bold stuff, it's not gonna make it. Oh yeah, something that for anyone, men or women, lazy at using their brain. It's something that piss me off so much. When you see, because it's easy to see that when you are talking or asking something, or even that person asking you something, and it's so obvious that you see right away that use your brain, think, and you're gonna get your answer. It's, oh my god. Unless those people don't have any brain, maybe it's possible, but this is something that get me crazy every time. Reason I joined YouTube. At first it was for doing movie reviews. I did in both languages, but it was too much time and too much energy for me, so I kind of stopped doing that, unfortunately, because I like doing that in this format. And well, now when I realized that there are not many women over 20s talking about, yeah, beauties and skincare, but really talking about the changing happening into your life and what is gonna work for you in that period of time, it kind of makes me realize that would be interesting to share my experience. My fears. The biggest one will be at the same level. I am terrified by the darkness and by syringe. Like, terrified. Last thing that makes you cry. 2 days ago when I watched Monuments Men, and it was at the end of the movie, the whole historical page and story, well, for obvious reasons when you're coming from France, yeah, make me cry. Last time you said to someone that you love them, it was Sunday to my mom. Meaning behind your YouTube name, well, it's pretty much like I said before. I started to talk about movies, so movies, and Revin, because I was looking for a name. I didn't want to use my personal name or names, and actually it took me a little while, but I found Revin, and Revin is somehow my name because it's every single first letters of my different first names, because I have different first names, and the first letter of my last name. So Revin is somehow my name too. That's why it's Movies by Revin, even if it's not any more movies on this channel, but it's still Revin. Last book you read in this century? The book that you are currently reading, still in this century? Last show you watched, it was SNL with Charlize Theron, and especially this is something really the best part of this show with Charlize Theron was with the cats at the end. It's freaking hilarious. Last person you talked to, I think it was yep, it was yesterday with a friend and colleague of mine who's presently on vacation in Bulgaria. The relationship between you and the person you texted last was yesterday too, and it was again with another friend and colleague of mine. Favorite food? I have no idea exactly what is my favorite food, unfortunately. Place you want to visit? In my case, that would be places I want to visit. So it's gonna be pretty much everywhere. I still have many things to watch in the States. A lot in Canada because I am mostly on the east side, and it's kind of huge, this part of the world. Greece, obviously. Egypt too. I want to go back crazy to Spain visit Portugal, go back to Britain, Scotland, Ireland, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Prague. Where else I wanted to go? St. Petersburg, and anywhere in the world where you have islands and beaches, definitely. Oh, how can I forget? Australia and New Zealand, obviously, and anywhere else in the world where you still have ruins or anything from previous and ancient civilizations. I definitely want to go there. Last place you were, it was in the south of France, but this isn't a first, so I'm gonna go for Venice in Italy. Do you have a crush? Oh my god, yes, I do. Not just one, a lot. Last time you kissed someone, hugging, does that count? Last time you were insulted, last week at work. Favorite flavor of sweets? That's a tough one, because I'm naturally a sweet tooth, so probably licorice first, but coconut, oh, and mango, but chocolate too, strawberry, oh, there's a lot. Favorite instruments do you play? That's a good one. 300 years ago, when I was more innocent than now, I started to learn to play piano. And yeah, I'm gonna start with piano. But unfortunately for me, I don't remember exactly how long, if it was, well, definitely a year, but maybe more than a year, I don't remember. But in France, anything that you want to start to learn to practice as an instrument, it's music theory first. And I kind of hate that stupid thing. I know that it's basics, but yeah. And then I wanted to play guitar, so I started as well. That just lasted a few months. My big problem is that I want to play right away a song of music, something that makes sense. But it can't happen because I don't know how to play the instrument. Kind of obvious, right? But I really don't have the patience for music theory. I want to play something right away. And with the guitar, I loved more having my nails. Even now, because of my work, I cannot have long nails anymore. But I'm crazy and amazingly good at listening to music. That I know now. So I can much more tell you that my favorite instruments to listen to will be piano and violin. Favorite piece of jewelry, that will be that beautiful piece of necklace from Swarovski that I totally splurged a few weeks ago for my birthday, and yeah, I bought that and I really do love it. Last sport you played, it was a very long time ago, but it was squash, and this isn't that I don't like it, because it's really, I love playing squash, but I'm at a pretty high level of playing the squash, so it's not easy to find someone who can play the same quality as you do. And my best friend Cecile does play exactly the same like me, but because of lack of time, because of the distance and the work, and because there are not many places and very good hours to have a place to play squash, so I'm kind of, but I do miss playing squash. definitely. Last song you sang, it was Adam Lambert, Underneath. Favorite shut up line? What? None. Have you ever used it? Well, obviously no. Last time you hang out with anyone? Last week with Cecile, my best friend. Last, finally, who should do this tag? Well, anyone? If you want to do this tag and do a video, please feel free. If you don't want to shoot anything, feel free. So just, you can leave some comments. Just pick up the favorite questions or the most inspiring questions from the tag and leave your answers down below. That would be very much appreciated. So thank you very much for watching this very long tag, but it's unfortunate on 50 questions to do it faster than that. And thank you for saying that you liked it. To subscribe if you want to watch much more than tags, and see you next time.